What's going on, traders? Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. Let me know in the comments down below what pairs you're watching this week and where you think the markets are headed. We're going to break it down in this video, so stay tuned and hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more about supply and demand trading. All right, starting with the US dollar, we are sitting in daily demand right now, which I do expect to break. We just have to get the removal of this demand level here. We also have a weekly supply level up here around 92.72. So if price does come back up to that weekly level, you could look for 4-hour confirmation trades. But in the meantime, I do expect this daily demand area to be removed. And if it does get removed, I believe we are headed much lower. In the short term, it's really hard to tell, but in the long term, I do believe that we are probably going to the 87 area. Around there is kind of like a a demand level down there. So in the meantime, I just be careful buying the US dollar, even though I do expect this daily demand level to be removed. It's just a matter of time to wait to see how long it takes to be removed and when it'll be removed. All right, on to EURUSD. The past week, the banks added about 6,500 longs, and they actually got rid of 7,000 shorts. So that actually confirms my bias that I already had, which is this daily supply level is going to be removed. And I actually took kind of an experimental trade down in here saying I think that this supply zone is going to be removed. It's pretty risky. I didn't risk too much. My first target is here at 1.21050, and it was actually almost hit before the close. We're not there yet. Hopefully on Sunday night or Monday, my target does get hit, and I'll take half off. And my second target is actually up here at 1.22700, where I will eventually take all my profits off. And if this daily supply level does get removed, you could go down to like a 4-hour chart and even a 1-hour chart and try to buy pullbacks once this daily supply gets removed, and your target could be, up here, like I said, at 1.22700, maybe even a little bit higher. It all depends on what the weekly chart is telling us as well. But as of now, I'm already in the trade. It's an experimental trade. I'm essentially hedging against this supply level here. And I think the safest scenario will be to wait for this daily supply level to be penetrated through before looking to go long. And I just don't think getting in short is the best situation to do right now, although there is some weekly demand level down here where if price does come down, we could be looking to go long down here at 1.78 at the weekly demand level, and we could look for like a 4-hour confirmation trade, but that'll probably be on next week's forecast. But hopefully price does continue to the upside and my targets hit. All right, on to the Aussie dollar. The past week, the banks got rid of 7,300 longs, and so now their long percentage is actually at 49%. Looking at this daily chart here, we have this big zone, which is a weekly supply level, and we actually have this daily supply level here as well. So I'm not interested in shorting this area as it is tested. What I'm waiting for is for price to break above both of these supply levels here. And then, you could switch down to that 4-hour chart, kind of similar to the EURUSD. I think that it would be best for at least this to be removed before you start to look to get in long. And I'm not interested in shorting this area. There's a lot of trading in this area, and with supply and demand, you really want to make sure that there's not a lot of trading at the areas that you are trading in. So I think to the long side, it would be best if this supply level at 78,494 is penetrated through, and I would be very careful for this daily supply level up here at 79,400. But if price does come up here, I think it'd be okay to look for longs. Targets you could probably target the 80 level on the Aussie dollar. Looking at the British pound, GBPUSD, the past week the banks added 8,200 longs, and the week before they actually added almost 8,000 longs as well. But the past week they actually added 8,000 shorts as well, but they still remain very long, this pair. Looking at this daily chart, we have daily demand down here, and we have daily supply up here. This daily selling area up here is tested already, so I have no interest in taking a short position up here. But we actually have some daily demand down here, and so what I'm going to wait for is for price to come down here, contact this daily demand level, where I will look for that 1 hour momentum shift. I'll look for supply zones being removed on the 1 hour chart and look to get in long that way. And your ultimate target could be 1.42. I think it'd be best for your first target to be at least this opposing daily level here at 1.39400, maybe for your first target. And then if you have the courage to hold long term, I think long term we could definitely see the British pound go to 1.42. Just might take a couple weeks to get there, but I do think that this daily demand level down here is a decent area to start to look for buys in the British pound. All right, on to USDJPY. The banks added 500 longs, and they actually got rid of 1,000 shorts on this past week's caught data. Looking at this daily chart, it's a pretty simple looking chart. We have supply up here, and we have demand down here. What I'm looking for is I'm looking on the 4 hour time frame and also the 1 hour time frame to look to get in short. There was a nice 4 hour supply level right here that actually wicked in. I don't think there wasn't really nice 15-minute confirmation in here, so it might be kind of hard to get in now. Seems like if you wanted to get in, this was kind of the opportunity. But what we could look for is new 1 hour zones being formed and take price down to this daily demand level at 10. Your target could be at like 107 would be your ultimate target. I always recommend taking at least half off at 2 to 1, something like that. But it all depends on what your risk reward is and what you kind of look for. But yeah, the ultimate target would be this daily demand level. And when price does get down to here, if price does get down to this daily demand level in the next week, you could be looking for 1 hour confirmation in here, and maybe there will be some sort of a daily supply level right here that you could target to get in to get out of the trade. So basically, I'm looking to get in short to ride it down to about 107. And when we get down here, I'll switch my bias to long, and I'll look to get in long for some sort of 1 hour confirmation entry. Looking at USDCAD, the banks got rid of 5,000 longs, and they added about 5,500 shorts. So on this downtrend that we have on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame as well, it's shorts are looking okay. I would keep in mind that there is some sort of daily demand right here. It's really not the best area. So if I do get in short, I have my target here, my ultimate target, which would be 1.24. So basically what I'm looking for is hopefully we can get some sort of new 4 hour supply zone here like that. And even on the 1 hour time frame, there could be, you could look for confirmation on the 1 hour in this area. The only problem is it's kind of a tested area before. So what I actually would like to see is some sort of basing here and maybe get a supply level just like that, and maybe short the pullback with ultimate targets down here, like I said, at 1.24. But price is looking pretty sideways right now, so I would wait for that big move down and then kind of look at what created that move down, and that might be your supply level that you could be looking at to get in short. USDCHF, the past week the banks added 700 longs and they got rid of 1,700 short positions. This is a pair that I have been trying to get in short. I just haven't really seen any opportunities. I really like this daily supply level here, but price barely came into it, so I wasn't really interested anymore. So my target, if I do get in short, would be right before this daily level here at about 0.9600. So what I'm looking for, we have a 4 hour downtrend as well. I noticed there was a decent 1 hour supply level here. I don't really like the approach back into the level. I kind of would like to see some, basing and then come up here. And you could look for a 5-minute confirmation setup in there. And if you don't know what confirmation trading is, check out my video, Confirmation Trading 101. It basically explains exactly what to look for. And there's many other YouTubers on YouTube like Moneyball Austin. He explains it pretty well as well, so check him out. And so you could look for that 5-minute confirmation in this 1 hour zone. I don't think I'll be taking this just as a set and forget. What I'd like to see is for price to come down here, maybe make a new 1 hour zone like that, and then maybe short that pullback up there. And like I said, my ultimate target would be targeting this daily demand level here. So there's a lot of profit margin to the downside if we can get in short. And I basically have no interest in going long until we do get down in here. So hopefully I can get in short, close my positions down in here, and start to look for buy confirmation on a 1 hour in this daily demand level. All right, on to gold. The past week, the banks added 6,000 longs, but they actually added 5,800 shorts as well. We do have a daily supply level here. Price just missed it. So, to look for shorts up here would be kind of risky. If you do, I would definitely wait for this daily supply level to come in contact with it. And then, you could look for that 1 hour confirmation trade in that daily supply level. My ultimate target, if I do get in short, would be 1750 down here at this daily buying area down in here like that. And then you could actually look for buys in this area as well. But I am pretty bullish on gold right now. I don't really have that much interest in shorting up here. If I do, it'd have to be very nice confirmation. And, if this daily supply level does get broken, I'd be pretty bullish on gold. So if something like that happens and the zone gets penetrated through like that, we could have new demand levels on, like the 4 hour or the 1 hour time frame where to get in long. And, targets, my ultimate target would probably be, 2,000. I know that's pretty high up there, but, I would be targeting kind of like this area of supply right up here like that. But as for now, I'm kind of just waiting on gold. Not really interested in shorting up here, like I said. But if I do and I see good confirmation, my ultimate targets would be about 1750. All right, last but not least, crude oil. The past week, the banks added 7,000 longs, and they only got rid of about 245 short positions. We had a very nice reaction off of this daily supply level here. There was some sort of confirmation up here, but unfortunately, price we never got that pullback, so I didn't get in short. If you've been watching my past weekly forecast, I've been talking about this daily supply zone. I wanted to get in short up here, but unfortunately, price never did come back up here. And, it's right now it is looking like we are about to test this daily supply level again. And so then I have no interest in shorting up here. If we do get an entry long on like a 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute sequence, my ultimate target would be about 67 because I don't see too much overhead supply above. So if we do break this daily supply level, which I see happening, to me, hitting 67, even 68 is very likely, and hopefully we can get more daily demand down here, something like right here, and for price to go up to the 6,700. But if price does break this daily supply level, I'll basically be going down to the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame to get an entry. And like I said, this area is tested on the daily, so I wouldn't really be trading around that area. If you do, make sure that it is a very nice, probably 4 hour confirmation would be best. But like I said, I am staying away from that. And if you do get in short, targets could be down to this weekly buying area down here at about 56. But like I said, I am kind of just waiting for this daily supply level to be broken first. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching this week's Forex forecast. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, if you don't mind. I really appreciate all the support. Let me know in the comments down below what pairs you're looking at this week, and maybe we can get in touch and you can send me a chart and let me know what you're looking at. I always like looking at charts. So with that being said, let's have a great trading week and let's make some money. Cheers.